I'd be cutting it close. Like I'm a exact kind of person, so I'd be like, I bet I could play video games till 10:27. Then I gotta get up and do this, do that, and then I'm gonna hit the door at 10:43, and it's you know what I mean, shit like that, and people be clocking me, and I'm like, nah, chill.
That's a fact. I've seen this firsthand. Like we'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden, boom, gets up. Yo, Tony, you ready? Let's go. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm not even prepared for this movement. Like, I'm chilling. I'm like 100% chilling in the couch next to him. He's, dude, everything shuts up. I'm shocked. Like, whoa, why we turn this off? We got to go pick up my daughter, nigga. Let's ride. Damn, nigga, let me get my socks on and shit. This nigga's ready to go. He's like Flash, boy. Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, a.k.a. Tony. Here with some of my nearest and dearest in the building. I got my dog, Doe, in the building today. Looking
first?
Yeah. You don't like to be first every now and then?
It's just never first.
I'm giving you loving energy. I just want love energy for you. That's all I want for you.
He's giving you that love energy right back. You see the eye roll. You see like him being offended by being first now.
He's offended for being first. All he wants is to be first, and now he's offended that he's first. You can't please certain people here.
Some would say it's because someone killed his energy.
I'm trying to give it back. Spirit bomb that nigga with a whole fucking first place. No? Give you that love. And we're done. Now, next person that I have here on my podcast, the big dog, the big homie, my co-host, my dog Pucho's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having me on your podcast, Tony.
I said that?
Which you're here from the One Up Podcast, is that correct?
Tell us a little bit about representing the One Up Podcast. Yo, 4 guys. We don't even know what the fuck we be talking about, but we be talking. Sometimes too long. Sometimes they get 2 hours long. I don't know why we do it to ourselves. Ourselves being my podcast, not this podcast. It's a different One Up Podcast.
Last but not least, the Texan without a gun, Mateo.
Tony, how would you feel if we just started our own like split off podcast, but all of them were also named the One Up Podcast?
Yeah, I don't know. I really did say my podcast. I said that.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think I said that. I think Pucho's energy. I love the energy that Pucho brought.
We're not doing the rewind. You definitely did say it. That shit takes way too much editing time.
To do the rewind?
The other day, Doughy put, we're doing a rewind clip. That shit, I was doing just that clip from like 5 o'clock to like 7 o'clock. I'm like, this fucking sucks.
So now
you know, it's like that, though. There was a thumbnail I did last week where I did like the scrambled porn effect on us, and that shit took me an hour and a half to do.
Oh, wow.
Scrambled porn effect. I didn't know that was the title of that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, Tony doesn't look at our stuff.
No, I don't know that's the name of that. Is that a legit name or you made that up?
I mean, I was doing like the effect of like making us look like we're scrambled porn. But Tony does not look at things because he has not responded to Doughy's attack on him from earlier this week on Twitter.
No, on Twitter, yeah. No, Twitter is like a...
He didn't see it.
Nah, that's where we get to shoot all our attacks at. You toss them in the comments, toss them in the description.
I didn't even see the attack against Tony.
That's crazy. Why are you attacking me, though?
It's not. It's just, it was one of the shorts. On one of the shorts, I got creative with the title.
Attacking me.
Because you said you want to get dick down. I just added the
never
Aki
said
way.
that.
Oh, the Aki way.
Yeah.
The Aki way.
The Aki way.
It can't be a pork dick.
I've never said these words. That's crazy.
You definitely said a girl's gonna dick you down the right way.
I did not.
We did a rewind.
You could literally watch the clip. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just gotta watch your shit.
But he doesn't watch our show. Mira eso.
Tell us about that Steam Deck, Pooch. How's that been treating you?
Oh my God. It's everything I wanted it to be. It's amazing. Oh God. You can see us right there.
Oh, you're giving away all our secrets.
All the secrets. Yeah, I'm loving it, bro. I'm playing a lot of shit. Like Beaumont said, I haven't bought a single Steam game with this Steam Deck. All I've been playing is old games. All I've been playing are old
That's
games.
crazy.
I'm just loving it. I'm playing all types of shit I haven't played in years.
Y'all see that they put out that video showing off like the new features in the Steam Deck update, and they had an emulator included in like the video that they shared.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they were they pulled the video and they edited out that little like 2 seconds where you can see like I think it's Yuzu or something that they put in there.
Yeah, Yuzu, that's a Switch emulator. Yeah, they've been fucking up putting that one. Nintendo ripped that video apart.
Damage is done already though. It's out there.
That done goofed.
Man, fuck Nintendo and all them people.
Diablo.
If they're not gonna preserve their games for us to play, then we're gonna have to do what we have to do, so they can go suck a big fat cock.
This is the Switch though, right? So like those games are currently like preserved. They're around.
Yeah,
But,
10 years from now.
But I mean, like, how are you gonna? I don't know that I find anything wrong with like showing that your console can emulate or your PC can emulate, right? Because like every fucking PC can run an emulator, basically.
Yeah, emulators are legal. Like, yeah, I don't know. The I don't think there's anything wrong with writing a piece of software that does something, and then grabbing ROMs are also legal if you own the hard copy.
Is that accurate? I've always heard that one, but I've never actually gone and like looked into it or not.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't gone and looked into it, but I'm pretty sure it's the case. It's like some, probably some American law that says, hey, you own this thing. You get to do as long as you don't distribute it, which is, then you're like fucking around with somebody's IP. But yeah, I don't know. I only emulate games I own. I don't emulate other games.
I find it weird though that it's like you buy a PS5 and you're only playing PS4 and PS2 games or PS3 games. Like why not? Why haven't you bought a Steam Deck game? It's just because you just no interest in it just yet, or?
But there's no Steam Deck games. It's just their PC games.
Oh, I thought they had.
So it's like I could buy PC games and play it on there, and that's fine. And I do plan on it. I'm just excited. The first thing I was excited to do is jump into like a bunch of old games that haven't been, easily accessible. Like, I got a bunch of PS2 games that I've wanted to play for years now. And, I could have played it on my laptop or whatever, but it's a little bit more convenient on the Steam Deck.
All right. I didn't know if I thought like they have like handheld games like made specifically for the Steam Deck. So I don't own one, so I don't know shit about it.
The way it works is basically like when you're going through like the Steam store, when you're accessing it on your Steam Deck, it will tell you this game is great on Steam Deck, or it's playable, or it's untested or something. It'll like gives it like a little like rating basically on like what your experience is going to be like.
So
yeah,
they'll warn
the
you.
day I got the Steam Deck, I had a horrible experience trying to play Max Payne 3 on the Steam Deck. And oh my God, it took me hours to get Max Payne 3 working. And that's the bullshit with PC games.
Your boy, I helped you. Grand Theft Auto 4, best Grand Theft Auto that ever came out.
I found that odd too. The way he was just helping him out and just showing so much joy and then sadness for things. I found it weird. I don't know why. It was like, oh man, I can't get this to work. Oh my God. No. I'm like, damn, did someone die? I'm reading the comments. I'm like, yo, this seems extra. Like, is this man drunk? Like, why I don't know. I found it weird. But, I don't know, fair, you helped him out, so it's kind of great, but it just...
He didn't.
Oh, he didn't help you out?
He didn't help me out. He sent me things. It didn't help me.
That's crazy.
I thought you said installing Grand Theft Auto 4 fixed it.
Yeah. You didn't tell me to install GTA 4.
I gave you the idea. Planted
You
the
said
seed.
a word that gave me an idea, but you're...
Planted the seed.
You planted the seed. I'll give you that.
That's hilarious.
That's so weird that you had to install like GTA 4 to get Max Payne
Payne
3 working.
Yeah, it's something to do with that. Rockstar has like their own launcher or whatever. And I guess Max Payne 3 doesn't properly install the launcher, but GTA 4 does. So I was installing Max Payne 3 and the game wouldn't start because it couldn't start the launcher. And then when I installed GTA 4, it properly installed the launcher. So then when I went back to play Max Payne 3, it was able to launch because it could find it. It's stupid. It was just a pain in the ass, and it took me hours. I had to make a Rockstar account. I had to get things working. I manually installed the Rockstar launcher on the desktop, and Max Payne still couldn't find it. It just took me hours to play this game, and I'm not even loving it.
I was going to say, is it worth it? Was it worth it?
It certainly wasn't worth it.
Man,
Yeah.
I remember enjoying the hell out of Max Payne 3, but it's been
I
a
don't see
while.
how you're not enjoying it.
I didn't say I wasn't enjoying it. I said it's not worth it. I'm not loving it like that. It's okay. The game is just too one-dimensional. Like,
Very.
It's like you get a cutscene, and then it's just like a bunch of shit that nobody cares about. You're like, I don't even know why they're showing me this big waste of time. And all you're doing is waiting for the shit to hit the fan, and then you literally kill everyone. That's what you do. And then you go to the next place, and it happens again. You get a cutscene that doesn't matter at all. You're just waiting for everything to go crazy. Oh, there's 50 guys running it, and then you just kill everyone. It's just a little too basic for me. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
There's just not a lot of like the only thing that's giving me a little bit of interest in that game are like trying to find all the clues or like trying to find the gun parts. But then I just get frustrated because I don't find them all, and it's like this sucks.
yeah, that's
And they
trash.
love you walk through a door, bam, the door's locked. You can't go back. It's like, Or fucking, God forbid, you start looking in a nook and cranny and Max Payne starts talking to himself. I really have to start moving now. And if you wait a little longer, failed. You just failed the mission. I'm
Because
like,
she got killed, and you're like, huh? Yeah, I remember that. I hated that part. That's in the nightclub. Such bullshit. It's
that
like, why
force.
are you rushing me?
To be fair, I remembered none of the Max Payne 3 story, but I remember like Max Payne 2 and Max Payne 1, no problem. So I think the story is definitely weaker in the third game than the other two.
That's one of my favorite quotes. That Russian shit. Everett used to tell me that shit all the time. He'd be like, "Yo, why you rushing me? Are you Russian?" At first, I always thought it was dumb, but no matter what, every time I hear someone saying the word "rush," like that shit just brings me back to my boy Everett, like all the time. Because I used to be in a rush. Nigga be like, "Yo, stop rushing me! Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit." But
Mad Nirvana energy.
damn,
yeah, I don't like when people are rushing me when I'm not late. But people be doing that shit. It's
when
like,
you-
I'm getting ready. Come on, let's go. It's like, bitch, we on time. Like, we about to leave in 5 minutes and make it there on time. Like, I'm good. Get out of here with
you
that
get
bullshit.
hit with the rushing when you're not late. That's crazy. Usually, you should only get hit with that shit if you're late. All
I
the time.
hate waiting for people to get ready. That shit gives me anxiety. Like, if I had to go somewhere with Doe, we're gonna be late, and it's gonna make me take.
No, you have to
It's gonna
leave
put me in a
hours
bad
before
mood.
that. It's Starbucks runs, fucking energy
This is
build
why
ups.
in the future I'm always getting my own car, and I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Fire. That's what's
You
up.
just
How do you-
with Doughy, you just don't set times for things. Like that's the best route. You want to not be frustrated, just don't set a specific time for something.
Yeah.
Let people know we're gonna be at the bar at some point this afternoon. We'll text you when we're actually on our way.
Pretty much. And then when we're leaving is when he'll show up.
And then he's got time for his Starbucks run. He's got time to play some Battlefield 5 before we take off anywhere. He's got time to get good and stoned, take a shower, get more stoned, and then we can go to the bar.
That sounds like a great day for me.
That's crazy.
Sounds like a great day.
How do you
that
go to
Battlefield
group-
5 just made me smile.
How do you go to group activities or plan group activities with your peoples and your boys, and then you don't want to do any group activities? It don't make no sense to me. Then why go? That's all I gotta say. Why go? There's no point of that.
Nah, I mean, I get it. He's he moves a particular way. It's nice to move on your own time.
I have really bad anxiety when I have a time set that I have to make, like an airport or because I'm really bad at it.
Or a 10 a.m. podcast.
Or a 10 a.m. podcast. But some things make me more anxious than others, and airport definitely is like my anxiety level is through the roof at the airport. Because one, I have to be there at a time, and I'm bad at getting places on time. So
And then you gotta haul all your luggage. You are like a 3 suitcase bitch.
I don't do that anymore. But what I do is I leave my bag in the airport somewhere. I do it almost every time I travel in the airport.
Wait, every single time?
When I was in Texas, I left it all the way at the Starbucks.
Holy shit, dude!
And then I realized, I'm like, I don't have my bag with me, and I had to walk all the way to the other side of the fucking thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And by that point, TSA was already descending on him for leaving a bag on it.
Yeah, they were already like I saw somebody standing by my bag. I'm like, yo, this is my bag, and he's like, oh, you this is your bag? I'm like, yeah, I forgot it here. He's like, okay. And then he called it off. He's like, never mind. This bag is, somebody has this bag. And I was like,
not a bomb. It's not a bomb.
Yeah.
Don't take the shot.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
I have never done that in my life.
Dude, I do it all the time.
They yell at you all the time. The lady on the PA system is telling you not to leave your bag unattended anywhere.
Like I said, I'm just not. I don't do well in high stress, high anxiety situations.
You know how you can avoid all that, right?
What?
Wake up in the morning, hit the joint, get up, 2 hours beforehand, get dressed, have your pre-night pack, all that done, and you moving out of the house with the 2 hour gap, and you're chilling. You know what I mean? You're not in a rush. You're not none of that.
I've gotten better at it. I definitely arrive at the airport pretty early now. There's just, I think in the past maybe 5 years, I've missed one flight.
Damn, I've never missed a flight in my life.
Missed one flight.
I missed a flight, but it wasn't my fault.
And, Pucho, too, for your anxieties of not being rushed when you're not late, maybe you need to get up earlier and wake everybody else up and tell them, yo, let's go. We're going to be late.
They
hit the reverse.
They can't rush you if you're the one rushing them.
Facts.
That's not true.
I'm rarely the one getting rushed. I'm just saying that I don't like when I'm getting ready and people are clocking me when I'm not late. Like, it's like, nah. Like, I be cutting it close. Like, I'm a exact kind of person, so I'd be like, I bet I could play video games till 10:27. Then I gotta get up and do this, do that, and then I'm gonna hit the door at 10:43, and it's you know what I mean, shit like that, and people be clocking me, and I'm like, nah, chill.
That's a fact. I've seen this firsthand. Like, we'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden, boom, gets up. Yo, Tony, you ready? Let's go. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm not even prepared for this movement. Like, I'm chilling. I'm like 100% chilling in the couch next to him. He's everything shuts up. I'm shocked. Like, whoa, why we turn this off? We got to go pick up my daughter, nigga. Let's ride. Damn, nigga, let me get my socks on and shit. This nigga's ready to go. He's like Flash, boy.
Yeah, that's when I flip the rush on other people.
Yeah, that shit is quick.
I'm going to be waiting in the car.
Exactly.
Damn.
And let him wait 2 more minutes in the car. He's honking at you and calling your phone like, yo, let's go, nigga. Like,
no, now it's going to be, I'm going to go wait in the car, and he's going to pick up his Steam Deck and walk out to the car.
Dang, this man got that Steam Deck mount ready. Like it. Also, bro, this is a big weekend right now for us Cowboy fans out here, man. Big weekend. Big weekend. We playing the Rams. We're going to destroy these guys. I got money on the line.
We're going to destroy the Rams. If any, it might be a close game, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
Destruction?
My dog Rush is going to be rushing the shit out of that damn defensive line with the passes and the runs. Trust and rush. All right? We're doing a rush this week, boys.
What has the NFL determined about the whole Dolphins concussion thing?
I don't know. A lot of people are upset, though. They're asking for more answers. That's for damn sure. They're saying this man should have not been playing. There should have been more. They want to know who signed off on him being able to play and where's the medical proof that he was okay. So, I mean, they're not saying much because it's still under investigation.
That shit is fucking disgusting. There's always been like the shit with concussions and the NFL, and it's always been like a big thing, but we've never been able to see like, what's the big issue, huh? Like, first of all, the first time, when they said it was his back, and then like you go look at the clip, and then he hits his head, and he can't stand on 2 feet, and then
damn, he looked bad, dude.
Yeah. That's the first time. The second time was a week later, and that's the one we're talking about. to where he was on the floor. He had no motor,
It was
no motor
up.
functions. Like his motor functions went haywire, and it's like obviously he shouldn't have been on the field. Also, sacking he's who? What is he? What does he play?
He's a QB.
Yeah, they sack the shit out of him.
Well, that's what they do. Their job is to get to the QB and sack the fuck out of him.
That shit is a little bit beast to me. Like I don't know, bro. I feel like that shit is kind of beast.
The hit was
Maybe they should play 2-hand touch with the quarterback. Everybody else on the field gets hit. The quarterback gets a 2-hand touch.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's a high contact sport, but I don't think there's. I don't know, man. It just seems very fucked up to be doing and putting these people through that type of pain.
What if you de-armor them? We got no helmets, we got no pads. You're gonna hit people a lot slower and a lot more carefully if you're not wearing any protection.
I don't know about that. That protection is a must. It's a must. But I mean,
isn't that what they do in rugby? Don't they not wear shit in rugby?
And yeah, they be bleeding and cuts all on their faces. They be smacking each other in the head. Bro, that rugby shit is serious.
But it's like boxing.
But
it's like
bleeding is better than brain damage, though, right?
Yeah, I would take
yeah,
that.
exactly. This is like MMA and boxing. Like people look at like in MMA they have smaller gloves or whatever, and people look at that like, oh, they want people to get more hurt or whatever. But what tends to happen is with the less padding, people get knocked out easier or they stop the fights easier, and they don't take a lot of accumulated damage. So in boxing, the gloves are there to protect your hands, but because of those gloves, you hit people many times, and they end up with worse brain damage. At least from what I've seen. Like in boxing, there's more brain damage than in MMA, even though MMA looks like a far more violent sport. You know?
Yep.
That makes sense.
So Mateo was saying like if you put on all these heavy pads, then you're going to tackle people as hard as you can because you're protected. If you decrease that protection, you're going to be more careful with the tackles. Now, I don't know if this is actually how it's going to play out because back in the day, they used to just have those leather helmets and people were getting destroyed. So, like, I don't know about all that. But
no, yeah, that shit definitely sucks.
But, like, but to Doughy saying, oh, this is the first time we've seen something like this. Yeah, I remember when Antonio Brown got, like, destroyed. It was like 4 years ago. He got hit so hard, he just never played good again. And he started doing all these weird antics. I'm pretty sure he got brain damage so bad that he went like halfway crazy, dude.
Oh no.
I don't really recall that. Damn.
Yo, go look at that. I can't remember who hit him.
I think I remember that. That hit was brutal.
It was bad. It was somebody coming in at full speed, and they only hit his head, like with their shoulder. So you could see his whole head. He got knocked out. Like he just went unconscious. Like it was terrible. You could see his whole head. It looked like they were gonna snap his neck.
That is more terrible though than the internet, bro. Like not even an hour or two has passed when Tua got hurt, and they're already making memes of the guy. They had him talk about he's throwing up Crip signs and all this. I was like, yo, like they had a SpongeBob character. Remember when SpongeBob broke his finger? Bro, the internet never fails, dog. That shit is undefeated. Like I looked at some of it like, damn, this might be a little too early, bro. It's not even 24 hours, and there's memes of this guy. Like,
it's never too early. Comedy, you can make fun of everybody. I don't care.
There's got to be some type of limit. At least 24 hours, at least, right? Like, give some breather on it before you dropping bombs on a man.
Like, why? There's always going to be somebody who thinks the limit should be a little longer. I don't know.
Also,
it's like, remember when Pacquiao got knocked out?
Oh.
The internet went ham on it.
That shit was funny, though. I'm sorry. That shit was funny. Man was sleeping. Or Nate Robinson, too. When Nate Robinson got knocked out, that boy was put to bed, bro. That shit was done for. The block didn't want him to come around no more. He was canceled.
That's sad.
I also showed you guys a image in the group of my bike I want to buy, but it's not a bike. It's not a bike. It's like an electric dirt bike, but not like a bike like Doughboys, right? This shit looks badass. Shit tops out at 35 miles per hour.
Uh-huh.
All black, like a Batman mobile. Shit looks nasty.
Do you have to pedal?
Nope, no pedals. You just get on it,
I see.
bam, hit it, gone.
Are you gonna wear a Batman costume while you ride it?
For Halloween, I might, and then have a little basket in front, and Luca will be Robin. You know what I mean? There you go. We out here snatching kids' fucking candy. We just as I drive by, I'm snatching all their buckets of candy. We out.
It'd be cooler if he was Batman and you were Robin.
But how's he gonna drive the bike?
Robin could drive today.
Yeah, Robin can ride the bike.
I don't ride, bitch. I'm driving. All right, he can ride in the basket.
You would be Robin driving.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not the chauffeur, nigga. I ain't riding, bitch. I ain't doing all this like I'm some type of fucking
Driving the car is riding, bitch.
Wait, now
for
it sounds
somebody
like
else. Yeah, for somebody. I ain't the fucking chauffeur.
it sounds like he wants Luca to drive now because he doesn't want him to be the chauffeur.
It's just a costume matter. If he puts on the Batman suit, then he could be the chauffeur, and it doesn't bother him anymore. I don't get it.
Because I'm the lead character. Everybody knows that Batman's the lead. Robin's a sucker, nigga.
Tony, just put on those underwear outside your pants. Put those tights on. You'll be a good Robin.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mr. Underpants. One of Doughboy's favorite books he read in high school.
What the hell is
Captain
Mr.
Underpants?
Captain Underpants.
Captain
Captain
Underpants.
Underpants. Yeah, my bad.
He's a principal of a school. Whenever you say the magic word to him, which I can't remember, it was very silly. So like wobbly gubbly, he just like turns into Captain Underpants. He has superpowers and he fights like the evil toilets or like.
Does he have knowledge from his everyday life when he's in Captain Underpants mode?
No. He's got like it's a full on like
Split personality.
Yeah. He's got a split personality. These two kids.
And the kids have the ability to convert him. That's a fucking horror story. Imagine that.
Yeah. It's fucked up.